She woke up to her daughter's scream and realized they were not alone in the room. Someone was on the ceiling. This footage was captured by a baby monitor, placed in the bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. The camera was originally meant to keep an eye on the child whenever she stayed in the room alone, but according to a comment that provides more context about this recording, the camera was actually bought for a different reason. Yes, I saw the original video. The person who first uploaded it said his daughter sees ghosts in their home, along with a tall man who hides in her closet. Recently, the little girl began telling her mother strange things, mentioning a man she occasionally sees inside her closet. She would say things like, "I'm scared because he's here." The mother started watching her more closely, but what happened in this video made her decide to keep her daughter out of that room at night. While she was sleeping in her daughter's bed, this happened. Terrified, the mother suddenly wakes up and notices something on the ceiling. Only a few seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing scream, she realizes she is not the only one who sees it. Overcome with fear, she grabs her daughter, holds her tightly, trying to calm her, and rushes out of the room. What exactly was on the ceiling remains unknown. So what do you think it was? A mother from Wichita turned to the public for help after her home security camera captured a teenage intruder who broke into her house on May 8, 2020, at around 2:41 a.m. He slipped in quietly through an unlocked door, stole a tool from inside, and then stood completely still, staring at the woman's 16-year-old daughter as she slept. The teenage girl had fallen asleep on the couch in the living room. Whatever the intruder's intentions were, they were clearly not good, and the family will most likely never know what he truly planned to do. The moment the girl suddenly woke up and saw him standing there silently watching her, he immediately ran out of the house. Terrified, the family alerted the authorities and handed over the disturbing security footage. The mother later shared clearer still images of the suspect on Facebook in an effort to identify him. Thanks to social media, the teenager was eventually recognized, located, and arrested. However, his name and the reason behind his actions were never released to the public. Late at night, a man named Yosa suddenly woke up and began recording something that terrified him to his core. That night, he was looking after his young niece and nephew, and he was completely alone in the house with them. He later uploaded the video to his TikTok account. When his niece suddenly woke up in the middle of the night and unintentionally woke Yosa as well, she began pointing towards something in the dark hallway. At first, Yosa didn't see anything there. The hallway looked completely empty, yet the girl kept pointing with her finger, refusing to look away.
Then this door is wide open over here, man. Or just, I don't know. She's like looking over there, like there's someone over there. She's freaking me out. Look, she's pointing, see? There's someone over there. I'm freaking out. Who are you pointing at? Who is he? How come you keep pointing? Where's he at? Is he over there?
Will you read it to us, please?
Who is he? I'm not really sure who it is, but yeah, she's like pointing upwards. They must be tall or something. Look, she's pointing again, look.
It didn't seem like anything was there, so Yosa wasn't sure if his niece was really seeing something or just half dreaming. But as she continued to stare into the darkness, he began to grow uneasy, wondering, what if someone actually was there, hiding just out of sight?
It's crazy because, like, I know I'm just babysitting my niece and nephew. My nephew's right here. Then it's her, and then she keeps pointing at something. You gotta get out of here, man. You gotta leave, man. Honestly. You're not welcomed here. Leave. Whoever you are, leave. You're scaring my niece. Look, she keeps pointing at you. Get the fuck out of here, man.
His niece wouldn't stop pointing, And that wasn't even the strangest part. She started pointing upward, toward the ceiling. This made Yosa even more nervous, as if she was trying to show that whatever she was seeing was tall enough to reach the ceiling. The tension in the room kept growing, and then it happened. Out of nowhere, an object suddenly fell in the darkness, as if someone had thrown it at them from the hallway. Yosa was left speechless and began to panic, realizing they might not be alone after all. A disturbing late-night burglary took place in Miami, and a home security camera captured the chilling moment a female intruder broke into a house while the homeowner slept just a few feet away on the couch. The video shows the woman moving calmly and confidently through the home, not even attempting to hide herself. She walks over to a shelf, steals a wallet containing a large amount of cash, as well as jewelry and expensive watches. Then she notices a set of keys to an Audi A6 that the homeowner had left out, and takes those too. What makes the footage even more unsettling is the fact that the homeowner's dog was sleeping right next to her during the break-in, yet didn't react to the stranger at all. The homeowner, 35-year-old Laura Lucas, said she only discovered what had happened the next morning and was horrified when she reviewed the security footage. She believed she could have been killed in her sleep if the burglar had decided to eliminate any witnesses. Miami police reported that the suspect entered the home through an unlocked door and is currently being actively sought. Investigators suspect she may not have been acting alone, and that an accomplice could have been waiting for her outside. It is believed the burglar drove away in a nearby vehicle and later tried to use Laura's stolen credit cards. Despite the widespread attention the case received, the suspect's identity has still not been officially confirmed. In the next video, a homeowner woke up one morning to find that his cell phone had mysteriously disappeared. He lives alone, and that alone was enough to make him check the footage from his home security cameras. To his shock, the recordings revealed what had actually happened. Instead of simply confirming that he had misplaced his phone, the cameras had clearly captured an unknown man wandering around inside his house in the middle of the night. It turned out that the intruder had entered through an unlocked back door, and just minutes later, he could be seen crawling across the bedroom floor while the homeowner slept peacefully, completely unaware that a stranger was only a few feet away from him. The footage shows the man stealing the phone, which ended up being the only thing he took. But the most disturbing part is something else entirely. The man can be seen holding a knife in his mouth, proving that he came prepared for a confrontation. Had the homeowner woken up during the break-in, things could have ended far worse than just a stolen phone. A man named Kevin suffers from a severe form of sleepwalking and often wakes up outside in his backyard. But recently, much stranger things have started happening to him. He set up night vision cameras all around his house. Everyone knows what sleepwalkers are and what kind of things they can do while they're asleep. But have you ever heard of someone who gets out of bed in the middle of the night and stands completely still for over an hour, just staring at a blank wall? Kevin was terrified when he looked back at the night footage. He had no idea that he had been standing motionless for an entire hour, blankly staring at the wall. But that wasn't the only strange thing the cameras recorded. It's unclear if this next moment is connected to what Kevin did, but it happened around the same time. Objects in the living room suddenly began moving on their own. A man named Lee set up cameras all around his house to finally understand what strange things keep happening to him while he sleeps. And after what he recorded, one main question remains. Is this something supernatural, or can it somehow be logically explained? Either way, what you are about to see is both strange and unsettling. Lee was sleeping in the living room and placed a night vision camera facing himself. This is what it captured. It looks like something quickly ran behind him, and it can be clearly seen on the footage. A few days later, another disturbing event took place. Lee was in a deep sleep, and it's probably for the best, because if he had seen what was happening next to him, he might have passed out from fear. A faint sound or voice can be heard, and right after that, a shadow moves directly in front of the camera. Moments later, the house alarm suddenly goes off. Terrified, Lee got up and began walking through the house in the middle of the night, trying to make sure no one had broken in. He didn't find anyone inside, yet the camera clearly shows a shadow coming from someone or something just inches away from him. What do you make of this situation? Lee claims that someone may have entered his home and then slipped out undetected when the alarm went off, which could explain the shadow seen in the other room. This unsettling expression was caught on camera when a sleepwalking girl terrified her sister in their New York bedroom at 3:13 a.m. 17-year-old Amanda Angelo was visibly frightened as she tried to get her 16-year-old sister Lexi to stop staring at her and began calling for their mother.
Lexi? 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 Hey! Stop staring at me like that! Alexis! Yo, you're starting to freak me the fuck out! Mom!
Later, Amanda said she had no idea why Lexi was staring at her like that in her sleep, but mentioned that during these episodes, her sister often seems to be looking specifically for her.
Get the fuck away from me. Stop! Why are you crying? She's just standing here staring at me.
Max. Hey. Hey, go lay down.
In 2016, a family in Texas decided to review their home security footage after discovering that their backyard gate had been left open while they were sleeping. What the cameras captured was truly horrifying. A man dressed as a clown approached the front door of the house around midnight, at a time when the homeowners were asleep. The clown was armed with a knife and clearly had bad intentions. He tried to open the front door, and after realizing it was locked, he walked down the driveway, circled around the house, and approached it from the other side. The clown opened the gate leading into the yard, and was then seen trying to get inside the house. But luckily, the back door was also locked. He then walked over to another structure on the property, which appeared to be separate from the main house. He attempted to open the door there as well, but once again it was locked. The creepy clown continued roaming around the property, trying to find a way inside without being noticed. After failing to get in, he eventually gave up and walked away. If this footage is truly not staged, what do you think this knife-wielding clown was planning to do to the sleeping family inside? It's terrifying to even imagine. The following video was recorded by a home security camera. Watch closely. The door appears to open by itself, as if someone is about to walk in.
Baby. Baby, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Up, baby, wake up! What the fuck? What the fuck, baby? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Something, open the door. Aren't you waking up? Baby, wake up! Wake up! Oh my God, baby. Wake up! Wake up! What the fuck?
But the strange events don't stop there. What terrified the woman so much? And why doesn't her husband wake up while she is screaming in fear? What do you think is happening here? In the next video, a small family gathers together to celebrate a birthday. Just like at any birthday celebration, everyone is singing the traditional birthday song. However, according to the birthday girl, something very strange happened during that celebration. Since that day, not a single moment has passed when she hasn't thought about it. What happened on her birthday is something she will never forget.
Happy birthday, dear Bricky. From me. Yeah.
Did you know? How cute. Should we cut the cake?
Yeah. Check it. Press its pause.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can.
Peace. Somebody's not.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can, just come visit me, okay? Okay.
Shut up.
No way. That has not worked. That has not worked.
It was around 9 p.m., and she had already gone to bed when the incident occurred. Because of what happened that night, she is convinced that her father was there with her.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
She took it as a sign, as if her father was trying to tell her that he was still around, even though she never had the chance to speak to him before he passed away. But whether it truly was him or not, it was terrifying to hear a plush teddy bear suddenly speak in his voice. That alone was strange enough and difficult to explain. But just a few days later, something else happened, something far more disturbing. She is certain that whatever occurred the second time had nothing to do with her father. That night, she experienced real fear. This is the video she doesn't like to talk about, and for good reason. What she went through shook her so deeply that even now, just speaking about it brings back strong emotions. In the next video, something unexplainable happens in the middle of the night. A husband and wife are asleep in their bedroom when they are suddenly awakened by a loud crash coming from another room. The sound was so sharp and powerful that the couple immediately thought someone was trying to break into their home. Without wasting any time, they called the police. When the officers arrived, they reviewed the footage from the home security camera installed by the front door. From the very first seconds of the video, it becomes clear that something truly strange took place inside the house. After some kind of unexplained movement near the door, someone, or something, suddenly rips off the outer panel of the front door. But the most disturbing part is what happens next.
This is our house. You know, let's look at it before bed. Yeah, dude. Something's in our f***ing window right now, bro.
Stop being hyper, please. It's scaring me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Something's in our f***ing window.
Yeah.
We didn't move. Okay. We didn't move off the bed until the tree got here.
Just a few seconds later, a mysterious figure is seen inside the house. The unknown silhouette forces its way in and violently kicks down the interior door, creating the exact crashing sound the couple heard earlier. According to the woman, she and her husband were in their bedroom at the time and had no idea what was happening. The police searched the entire house and surrounding area, but to their surprise, they didn't find anyone. Who, or what, was inside their home that night?